The island's security forces have been giving yeoman service since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. There has been some concern about the fact that as frontline workers, only a small number of the Jamaica Constabulary Force had been vaccinated. On Sunday, a little under 800 members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force received their COVID-19 jabs at a vaccination blitz held at the National Police College in Twickenham Park St Catherine. Marlon Samuels has more in this report.
Since March 2020, the role of policing in Jamaica has changed noticeably. While crime remains a priority, members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force have been on the front line, policing the behavior of citizens as the island implements measures to deal with COVID-19.
Our officers, they have many other things to do, so the less gatherings and parties and people breaking curfew that they have to deal with is better for all of us, and it helps to keep all of us safe.
Demand for policing increased significantly with the implementation of no movement days. After the highly contagious Delta variant, that has resulted in the increased hospitalization and death was identified on the island. There has been mounting concern about the impact the pandemic may have on the police force.
As the police force and as frontline workers, we're at the very tip of the spear. We're interacting with the public every day, and we're also interacting with each other in offices and in air-conditioned spaces, in vehicles. And it's really important that all of our members get vaccinated.
A little under 800 police officers were vaccinated on Sunday at the Blitz at the National Police College of Jamaica. Getting vaccinated against COVID-19 is critical in maintaining the health and readiness of the members of the police force.
We do what is necessary to protect our country, our public, our population, and people who come in contact with us. That's the fundamental of it. Now, in this whole COVID situation, and I'm saying this as somebody who's both had it, but also has been vaccinated for COVID. And I can tell anyone and everyone who's watching that the actual COVID is worse by far than any vaccine that you might end up taking. Now, it's really important, if we're going to protect each other, protect the public who depend on us, and even the people who we may have to arrest, and protect them, protect persons in custody, and not take COVID home to the people, our family members, who are probably much more vulnerable than us. So even if we're young and not likely to experience the full effects of COVID-19, when we take it home to our loved ones, to families and all that, it puts them at great risk.
Plans are underway to provide vaccination blitz to rural police departments.
We are now considering taking the blitz to the rural areas where there can be easier access to those who work in the rural parishes. So as of now, we are thinking as to how is it that we're going to create a second blitz for this compound, but also additional blitz for the rural compound, the rural areas where officers can easier access and be comfortable in their own setting to receive their vaccinations.
Everyone aged 12 and over in Jamaica can now receive the COVID vaccine.
We have to lead in this regard. We're the JCR. We are the front line of the front line. We are the point and tip of the spear. And we are working with other entities. We work with health, we work with the JDF, we work with other frontline people. It's important that we protect ourselves and we protect them, and we lead by example.
For the news on PBCJ, I am Marlon Samuels.